I would like to go over something that's kind of important with your dashboards. So, what if your dashboard had an issue with it? Does your client have a way to get a hold of you to tell you or something's going on? So, what I like to tell people is to make sure that you add an email action to your dashboard. It can be directed to like a group mailbox or you directly, depending on how your whole structure is set up, but automatically have the dashboard name in the email too, so that they can just automatically click a button. It'll send an email to you for convenience to say, hey, there's an issue, this number's missing, whatever. So I did a tech tip on this. It's called Email Actions in the Tech Tips Girl website. I'm going to go through these steps in a video here. And also in my Tableau Public profile on the Parameter Actions dashboard, I like to create a lot of dashboards in Tableau Public for students to download and, experiment and see, how they're configured to learn. That's how I learn. I download workbooks from Tableau Public. It's a great place to get inspiration on design, that kind of thing. It all has fake data. So I'm going to click on my Parameter Actions dashboard. And this is where I put that email button of questions, email me. So if you click on that button, it'll prompt you to connect to your mail link. So how do you set this up? Well, I'm going to go ahead and show you in Tableau Public how to set this up. So I'm going to open my book one. And first of all, I like to create a calculated field with my email. So I'm going to go ahead and select create a calculated field and call this email. And in double quotes or single quotes, I'm going to put an email address. So I'm just going to copy and paste something here. And you can pretend that this is a team, group mailbox, whatever. And it's giving me an error. Oh, it says it already exists. So I have already created this calculated field here. And I'm going to also create a inline calculation. Notice that my dashboard marks card is set up as a shape. So I'm going to go ahead and click a new calculation on the columns shelf and just put in double quotes, if you have a question, email me. And you don't really need to have this text here. You could just have it in a tooltip. But, it's also nice to have that option. And then I'm going to click on a shape. I'm also going to put my email onto the detail marks card of this. And I'm going to click on my shape marks card and select more shapes. And I'm going to navigate to a custom folder where I have saved an email icon. I like to use icons8.com because they have some free icons out there, just to give them a shout out. And I'm going to put it on here. You'll notice it's also small, so I'm going to put it to the entire view. And I'm also going to get rid of these pesky grid lines by right-clicking and selecting Format and getting rid of those row dividers there. So if you have a question, email me. And I also like to put in the tooltip something like click here to automatically email me if you have an issue or question about this dashboard. And I'm unchecking the include command buttons and allow selection by category because I don't need them. Users aren't going to filter on this. So I'm going to click OK. And yep, that tooltip is nice. So if you have a question, email me. All right, the other thing I like to do is I like to put the dashboard name. So I'm going to create a calculated field and call this dashboard name. And I'm going to put this in here and say dashboard name. And there's a reason for this. So when I put this on a dashboard, I'm going to have this email action. So I'm going to go ahead and got my email, and I'm going to put the dashboard name on detail. So I have not only the email, but I have the dashboard name on this worksheet. So if I had a dashboard where I had a sheet here, you know, just left over from my forecasting video, I'm going to have my dashboard title up here. I'm going to hide my sheet, hide my title, and I want to put this email worksheet on the dashboard. I'm going to go ahead and drag it. I could put it in a container. I could make it floating. So I'm just going to make it floating for now and hide my title here. So if you have a question, email me. So this is a nice little button at the top. You can make it pretty. You can do whatever. And what I want to do is add a action. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go up to the data tab, the dashboard tab, excuse me, and go up to dashboard actions. And what I want to do is add a URL action. So I'm going to say go to URL, and I'm going to call this email me. So email me. And what I wanted to do is on select, I want the user to be able to click on that email icon, and I want them to, you know, be able to mail to. So on select on the email sheet, and then I'm going to add this text. So I'm going to say mail to, and then I'm going to put a colon there, and then I'm going to insert my email. Okay, so mail to email, so you can see my email there. And I'm going to put a space and put a question mark and put subject. So subject equals, and then I'm going to insert that dashboard name. So mail to email with the subject of the dashboard. So, you know, as the person that created the dashboard, I know which dashboard they're referring to. And then I could say dashboard question. So this should automatically prompt the user with the email, with the dashboard name, when they go to click on the button.